Oh, God, it's hot tonight. Right, hello everyone. How's it going? Yeah, hot today. and I am absolutely wiped out already by it. So I've been recording a little bit of different stuff today. We've been doing a bit of City Skylines and starting off the new Planet Zoo series and stuff. So that's all been going on today. And tonight we're just going to finally get back to some Farthest Frontier, because it has been a while and I kind of want to see how things are going. I can't really remember where we'd gotten up to in the series, so we're going to spend a little bit of time kind of working it all out and catching up with things. I think we just fended off a raid, and yeah, so let's just shift on over to our settlement here. Right, okay, so the last thing I remember was we'd started expanding out here. We are building a large park. Our villagers need some form of entertainment. That's what they're missing right now. So I think we need to kind of have a look at what services we can provide them in terms of entertainment. Now, I know the festival pole was an option, but I also think there's a tavern somewhere. Yeah, the pub is a tier 3 building, but we need to get our town centre to tier 3, and for that we need gold and wood planks. And we also need a higher population and some more homesteads. So I think we should probably start building those homesteads now. We do have the festival tent over here, so that should bring in some entertainment if our villagers actually go to it. But I think we should start off by putting in these homesteads right here. So we'll build a couple of shelters. Let me just remember how you rotate things. There we go. One there. And we put another one here. And another one here. And then we can just run a little dirt road down here. There we go. Right, that should... Now we'll just hit play and we'll let things start to build. And yeah, pretty happy with this actually. I do remember how it was all going now. It looks like we've got something here that's been dropped. I think maybe we lost a villager in a recent battle, and that has kind of ended up there. No raids planned by the looks of things. We do need some work areas here. We need to sort this out, so we're going to expand the work camp to another area. We basically need them to go somewhere where there's trees, I guess. We'll send them up to here for now, because we can have them chop wood over here. If we just go back to that work camp, they are set for trees. Yeah, that's good. That's what we want. And yeah, we need to hopefully get a trader in. We do need some sort of weaponry now, because a lot of our watchtowers, as you can see, are missing melee weapons. So hopefully we'll get a trader in who sells those sort of things, and then we can sort that out. Our large park here, we still need a lot of gold there, which we're probably going to have to wait for another trader to come in. We did get the... what was that one? The vault is still getting worked on. We need some iron for that. So if we just have a quick look over at our trading post, we don't have any traders here at the moment, but hopefully one will turn up soon, and they'll be giving us iron, or will at least take some resources off us. Now, before we do carry on, though, we do have 1,000 gold here. We can actually transfer some into our town storage, and that'll then be used to build our new park. So we'll shift that in, and then that'll at least get shifted to the park build site, which is really good. We are making gold as well. We're in profit around about 8 gold. And once the construction's all completed, I think that should come down a little bit as well. Now, do we have anything that we're overstocked on that we can actually sell? Linen clothes. We can move a few items of linen clothing to the trade post. So let's have 30 in the trading post. And then we'll also put in some more honey. Let's take that up to 120. And we've got some smoked meat here, but I think that is a perishable, so we don't really want to do that. Let's get some clay. Put 100 units of clay into our trading post. And I think as well, stone, we want to hold on to that. Greens, all of the perishables and stuff, I'm not really sure it's going to be a good idea to throw them in. Iron ore we have plenty of for some reason, but it needs to be smelted. That's why. So a smelter would be our next option. And I think that's a tier 3 building, so we can't actually do anything with that right now. Furniture workshop, brewery, foundry. Yeah, that's it. That's the one we need. And again, we need a tier 3. Hello, Wolfie. How you doing? We now have a park, a large park. That's really good. That's hopefully going to keep our people happy. And yeah, okay, so a trader is arriving. I think that's a trader. No, it's our wagon. They are transferring items. So we still don't have a trader yet. But our park is now complete. We do still need iron so we can fill the vault with gold. And we've got some stuff here. What's going on? The smokehouse building, the storage is full there. Now, do we need another wagon hut? Where had I built that original one? It's here. So the wagon shop is on the other end of the village, and they spend a lot of their time traveling, I guess. So do we need to get another wagon? I'm hoping the bears are no longer a problem. I think we've scared them all off by expanding so much, Wolfie, so that's good. We do need, I think, maybe some more wagons, though. Can I actually build another wagon shop? I should be able to. I just need to remember where they all are. Roads and fencing, they won't be in there. Resources. Weaver, candles, potters, apiary, soap. It's a shame I can't search because that would make my life a lot easier. Maybe it's in storage. Ah, there it is. A wagon shop. Right, we'll build another wagon shop. Now, we do have to be aware that they will kind of have a little bit of a negative effect on any of our citizens that happen to be around. So I'll maybe put another... We'll put a wagon shop just on the outskirts of town. Or maybe we'll put one here. Yeah, that's a good place for it because they'll then gather resources from here. We've got another wagon shop over there. They can kind of gather resources from around there and bring them back into the town. And we are continuing to supply our villagers. We've got 6 wood required over there, I think. Are these guys chopping wood for us? Yes. We've got some illnesses coming through, which isn't great, and we've lost a little bit of food to spoilage. But we got a nice bit in storage. We do have some people that we are going to need to cure, but it looks like... What have we got here? Villagers being treated for illness. That's good, so our healer is working. I feel a lot more comfortable now. The only thing I'm worried about is a raid. If we get raided, we're still in trouble. We're just going to have to stack our villagers and attack them manually like I did last time. So that's our villager cured. Now, we do have the opportunity, if I can remember... I can't remember how you play the game. That's one of the problems. If we can then harvest resources, that's what I need, and I want to harvest trees. And we'll try and just cut down any trees that are nearby and bring them into... It's a good time to do this in the winter because our villagers don't really have anything else to do. So we'll try and get them to just go out and forage. We could do with some more stone as well, but I don't think we're going to get that. Exactly, Wolfie. Attack is the best defense. It's just a shame we don't have any weapons, and we haven't yet had a visit from a friendly trader for a while. Now, I think the best option is to we're going to put an explore point down here. Just going to send some of my villagers just to the outskirts to continue exploring a little bit and see what lies ahead. It's probably not a good idea to send them out in the middle of winter, though, so I probably shouldn't be doing that. Let's, can we just, we'll remove that. We'll wait until the winter is done. Hi, Polly, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're just chilling out with some nice, relaxing Farthest Frontier tonight. It is too hot, and I can't cope. I've been recording all this stuff today, started the foundations of the new Planet Zoo series, and then did a bit more City Skylines, so it's looking pretty good. I've done quite a bit today, but I am burnt out. It's so hot, and I just want to chill out The winter months in Farthest Frontier are actually helping me cool down a little bit because I'm just going to pretend that I'm there. Okay. Sit rep. We are moving into a new year, so hopefully our crops will start growing again. And yeah, it's going to be slow growing now, this point, because we just need to consolidate all our resources, get our expansion complete, and then we can upgrade Barrowhome to our next stage. We do need some more entertainment, and we are a little bit short on food, but that's just because we've just had the winter months. So we're going to come out of that, and things are going to just improve a little bit more as we start replanting. So you can see here we've got 4 months worth of food in public storage, but we will lose 2 months worth over the next year or so. So it's not that much of an issue. Our lovely park, though, is looking real nice. Got a lovely little plaza and some trees growing in there, and the villagers right next to it are able to just have a nice little wander around. Yeah, I could do with a cold beer. That would be lovely. That would be absolutely lovely, Polly. I'm going to run a little path all the way around my park here. I think that was my plan anyway. Although it couldn't have been because I'm trying to put the path down and it's not working. Will this go through? Yes. Okay, so we've got a nice little winding path that goes through that area. And we can start putting a few other bits and pieces in there. We're making a lot more money from taxes now, so that's good. Hi, Lep, how you doing? And our overall happiness is around about the 78% mark, which is good. We do need more entertainment, and that's probably going to come when we finally get a pub. Although we've got the vault, that's planned. The granary is up and running as well. What's the Cooper? Oh, they make barrels, okay. And that improves the longevity of our items. The arborist is in there, the barn, bakery, and yeah, I think amenities and services. We have the festival pole. We did have a school as well. Yeah, the school's there. The rat catcher, I mean, I hardly think the rat catcher is going to provide entertainment. Or is it? I mean, maybe the rat catcher gets entertainment from doing his job, but we have a trader en route. Hopefully, he'll bring us some iron ore. No, not iron ore, just iron. That's what we need. The wagon shop is slowly being built. And once that's up and running, that'll be really good. What's going on here? Is this... yes, it looks like that's a building getting upgraded. And another one there. And yeah, okay. Shelter's going up. That road's getting dug out. And Barrowhome is looking pretty safe right now. Hopefully, this trader will finally arrive and we can have a little look at that. I'm really pleased we kind of just redeveloped everything here and made a few changes, because now that the housing is all kind of sorted out, it's a lot easier to do that. Right, okay, so what is this trader going to offer us? Does he have any? He doesn't have any iron bars. Damn. He will buy honey from us, though, so we could sell him all of our honey and make 600 gold. Is that a fair trade? I'm not so sure. Does he have anything I can take off him? He's got medicine, which he's selling below the average price. Hi, Midnight. We're going to buy all this medicine off him. And then we're going to sell him all of our honey. Yeah, I think that's a decent trade. Ooh, he's got crossbows. He hasn't got any swords, though. I would have taken the swords. Crossbows aren't really any good with us because we can't actually use them. We don't have any bolts for them. But yeah, that will do. That gives us a nice bit of gold coming in. And we made some sales. We got that medicine I'm actually going to take out because we have some villagers who have influenza. And we want to put all of our medicine back into the town so it can get distributed to our medicine. Yes, Midnight, this is Farthest Frontier. It's in early access, City Builder. If you've played Banished or anything, it's quite similar to that. It's a little bit more grim than what we're used to with the 2 Point games. But it's yeah, it's a beautiful little city builder. You're oh, okay, we got an empty work area here that we're just going to move. There's a lot of micromanagement here. That's one thing I will say. So if you kind of don't like doing that, it's probably not the best game to be playing. But yeah, there's a lot of moving parts to it, and you basically you are a bunch of banished villagers who are setting up their own settlement, and you start from nothing. You build it up. You can be raided by other roaming nomads and stuff. You get people learn of your city and want to move into it. You have to manage all your resources like food, wood, firewood, making sure that you can get out through the winter and things. Lots of like little moving parts and intricate kind of bits to it. But I've already said this, I'm sweltering today, so I want to do something a little bit more relaxed and with a slower pace. So I thought we'll play some Farthest Frontier. I had promised to do this on Friday, but if the 2 Point community demands, then I have to deliver on a Friday. So, you know, that's why it's 2 Point Campus on Friday now. So we mix it up. Normally I'm doing a Planet Zoo on a Monday, but I promised this for a while. It's been a long time since I played it. This was kind of like a stream exclusive game. I've not really done any episodic content on it, so coming back to it is quite nice. So our trader is leaving. We did manage to get some medicine, which should help the residents we have here with influenza. Hopefully they're being treated, not in the school. You can't be treating that in the school, can you? We are going to enable the next... yes, it is midnight at the moment. We have another merchant who's arrived. Atka from the Iron Clan. There's some stuff you're not going to be able to see on my UI because I'm hiding it with my beautiful face. We do have, however, weapons here and some iron. Unfortunately, they're being sold above the average price. So how much iron did we need for our store, the vault? Yes, okay, so the vault requires 25 units of iron ore. There's 101 here. I'm going to buy 25. That is going to cost me 300 gold, so we'll buy and transfer that to my village. And then weapons, I'm going to buy... Oh, God. We'll buy 10 weapons, which is going to cost 940, leaving us with no gold left in our trade center. But we do have some luxuries that we can sell. Let's sell some of our luxury items. We will sell those for 20 gold. And that is going to give us a little bit of a boost to our coffers. Oh, ice cream. Oh, Lep, why'd you have to rub it in? Right, okay, what do we have here? We did get them, so we're going to move those weapons into our storage. This is good. This means we can start kind of having a military outfit to protect us from raiders. But Atka has completely robbed us of a lot of resources there, so that's a shame. But if we sell all of those pots, we should be able to get some of those back. They are buying them above the usual price, so that gives us a bit of gold back. They're buying... Okay, that's below average, but it's not too bad, actually. I might take that deal just to get a bit more gold back in. You know what, Atka? I think I'll pass. We'll leave that. That's all good. Yeah, come on, Lep. We need more ice cream in chat, so bring us some, please. You can see that the sun reflecting on me. It is warm today. I was meant to go out for a run, and it was just so hot. I couldn't manage it, so... I've essentially sat inside all day. I did get out in the sun, though. I had a nice little wander around, but seriously, the heat. Oof. Okay, so things are looking pretty good. Now, again, the work area here at our work camp is empty again. So this is where it gets intricate. You have to kind of move your work areas around a lot. Unfortunately, because... What we'll do is we'll drop the number of workers in that work camp down. And what I'd been doing a while ago was kind of letting this forest get reclaimed. I think, if I just have a quick look around here, this work camp here was focused over there. we are now going to move that into this forest here. And they should now start chopping down some wood for us. We also had... where is it? We definitely had something over here that was working on kind of... the arborist. But they only plant the trees there. So we've got apples, we've got peaches, and we've got pears. Not a great deal of them, but they are kind of bringing us in some nice resources and keeping our villagers healthy, because the villagers will need food variation. So if we just have a look at this shelter here, you can see they've got soap, they've got herbs, they've got firewood, smoked meat, and smoked fish. But if we go to some of our more advanced shelters, the homesteads here, they've got pottery, they've got bread, soap, and they'll just go to our main kind of village centre, which is focused around this marketplace here. We've got 2 markets, and they basically service the general population that are surrounding the market. So they'll get stocked with beans and greens and all sorts of other stuff when they are in season. If we have a look at our crops here, we have an infected field here, which isn't good. We've got no... So we've got flax being produced there, and that's being converted at our weavers building. And then over here, 15 people have arrived and want to immigrate. We will accept them. That's really good. And then in the fields here, we are growing like cabbages and stuff. Carrots at the moment. And then over here, we're growing beans. So yeah, looking good. We have more villagers arriving, which increases our population to 147. If we get it to 150, we will have hit our targets. And that will allow us to... That's 25 homesteads, which is good. If we get to 150 population, we can actually think about upgrading our town centre. And that's going to unlock the next tier of buildings. If we get those unlocked, we'll be able to build our pub, we'll be able to start brewing and making our own iron. We have a look at our vault. This is very well protected. It's a secure repository for all of the gold in the town. We currently have 50 gold in there and a capacity of 25,000. So what I'll do now is we will consider transferring all of our gold from trades into the vault. Once we have enough money in that vault, what we're looking to get is around about 2,000 gold in the vault at least. I like to kind of get it up to about 10,000. Because what will happen is if you get raided, the raiders will kind of try and break through these lines. You can see I've got some lookout towers. They should slow them down a little bit. Then they'll come into our town itself. And the first place they're going to go for is the marketplaces or the town centres. They'll take resources. They will burn buildings down. And they'll aim to disrupt your production lines. When this happens, it's not good. You kind of end up in a bit of a deficit. And it takes a while to recover. You can lose villagers, they can have their houses burned down, you can lose resources, and the main resource that they'll go for is gold. Not long after we kind of made our first gold, we were raided and they took everything. And it took me a while to recover. And that happened in one of my first streams playing the game. So, like I said, I'm just learning it. So what I'm explaining to you right now, Midnight, is basically stuff I've picked up. Learning by doing. But yeah, our markets are really important because they distribute food and they also collect taxes. As you can see here in the top right, we have homestead taxes, luxury taxes, and the market itself taking taxes as well. And then our services are what cost us. So the guard training, the healing, and the compost yard. The compost yard is probably the worst possible job you could have in Farthest Frontier. It's basically walking around town and collecting people's poop that we then spread on the fields to fertilise our land. Yeah, sounds like a very fun job to do in summer. I can't imagine anything worse. There was a series on TV not too long ago called Britain's Worst Jobs or something, and it basically followed the people that did those sorts of jobs, and it was the most disgusting thing I think I've ever watched. I wouldn't wish that kind of job on anyone, but somebody's got to do it. So, yeah, we're looking pretty good. We're into another winter, and in winter, everything kind of calms down. So we just need our people to knuckle down and survive, basically. And once that's done, we've got some dysentery, but luckily we have a healer's hut. So those that are infected, they kind of show up here with a little symbol above their heads. It's quite intuitive as well. So your villagers will live in a house that is closest to their workplace. So it's not uncommon for a family to be kind of living over here and then get a job in my clay pit over here and then decide to move into this house with the people that are already living there. So, but yeah, it kind of encourages slow growth, because if you expand too much and you get to a particularly harsh winter, all of your food will spoil. So it's not good. It's not a way to live, basically. I've not actually seen this festival pole in action, and we do have some underground storage somewhere in this root cellar. But what we need is barrels. That's going to be the first thing we build when we get to our next upgrade tier. But once we hit town centre level 3, we'll have basically unlocked all of the buildings we have at our disposal, which means we can start really consolidating and becoming a self-sufficient town. We already have the infrastructure in place with the likes of our iron mine over here, and some more foraging shacks, work camps and stuff. And these are useful. They're basically going to allow us to start fulfilling our own needs without having to rely on traders. Because traders only come around every so often, they're limited in their supplies, and it can be a bit of a nightmare. So we have an infected crop here. It's called bean wilt, and it affects peas and beans. And basically what we have to do is we have to reschedule some of our crop rotations. So instead of putting cabbage here, what we would want to do is, if we just clear that selected crop, we then need to come in here and find, I'll just need to re-familiarize myself with this, because if we rotate it with resistant crops, we need something that's disease resistant. Beans won't do it. So turnips will tolerate disease better than most. The peas aren't going to work because the disease is going to kill them. Carrots won't do too well. And also you can see here our fertility has dropped. So what we will need to do is, we'll plant some clover in here, and then that should boost the fertility. Then this next area here, we're tilling the soil, which will reduce the weed level and remove the rocks. And then we go back into leeks, which again, high yield, high frost tolerance, require good soil, and yeah, that's good. No worries, Midnight. This is a lot to take in, so if and it looks like everything else is okay. And oh no, where is it? There's a bear. A bear is attacking my villager. Marden, he's 58 years old. I think Marden might be about to be killed by a bear. We'll have these two try and aid him. The bear is dead. We did it. Well done, villagers. The bear has succumbed to the might of my villagers. And it looks like over here, this forager shack has had some sort of issue. I don't know if it was a fire or the bear decided to attack the building. But Marden is a little bit injured, and he's going to need to go back home to rest. A trader has arrived, which is good. We can hopefully sell some resources to them to make a bit of money. 2 more villagers will do it for us as well. That'll get us to our upgrade. Now, let's have a look. This is Beldar the Peddler. What does Beldar have for us? So he's buying clay at above the market value. We've got 100 clay in storage, so we're just going to... No, I want to sell to him. Oh, he's not buying it. Ah, okay, right. Yes, okay, I see. Arrow going this way means he is selling to us. He'll buy shoes from us, but I would like to keep my shoes, thank you. There's not a lot that he wants to buy from us, unfortunately, so this might not be the best trader to work with, although I will sell him some shoes. Hang on, he is selling them. He is buying them off me, isn't he? Yes. Okay, let's transfer. We'll sell 16 pairs of shoes to old Beldar here. And once they arrive in the trade centre, we will be able to make a little bit more gold. It's not going to be a lot, but it all helps towards upgrading our settlement. So we're going to sell 16 pairs of shoes for a little bit of gold. And then we will send 500 gold to our town storage. And we are now at 146 gold in the vault, which is good. Okay, where's the rest of our gold then? Has it gone around the markets? I don't think it has. Where is it? Oh wait, hang on. If you've got 500, is it including 372 in there? Plus 146. No, I don't think that's it either. Okay, well, I don't know. But we got that. We got gold. It's coming in. Everything's looking a little bit better, and we have 2 more citizens to get, and then upgrade time. Entertainment, food, and cleanliness are an issue, so maybe we need another soap shop. Or do we need to build another wagoner? I'm thinking maybe another wagon hut would be good on this part of town. We put another one there. Then we've got like all of our like industrial areas have wagons ferrying stuff around. So basically all the areas where we're going to have... yeah, the gold is hiding somewhere, Wolfie. I really don't know where. We've got 168 gold ingots in our vault. Where's that tab? Ooh, another merchant. No, that's still Beldor. Beldor, we've dealt with you. You can go now. Oh, no. And a Plains Rider. Okay, right. This is a new merchant. And again, he's not... Oh, no, that's Beldor. Ander. Right, okay. Ander is selling stuff, but not buying what I'm selling, unfortunately. So that's 2 traders here and gone, and of no use to me. So hopefully, when we get into the next season, we can get rid of that bean wilt by sorting out the crops. And what? It looks like some clay deposits have just suddenly arrived here. We never had clay in that area before, and suddenly it's there. But that's good. That's really good, actually, because we can now start using that natural resources. I wonder if they just randomly spawn sometimes. Now, what I was doing... I had sent out someone to explore over here. We've got a villager stricken with worms. I'm going to explore further. We've not had any raids for a while, and that's probably just me cursing things, because now one is going to come instantly. What I need to do is work out... Oh, it's the storehouse. That's where the gold is. I want to get rid of the gold from the storehouse. Don't want it kept in there. Oh my word. That's like savings that you didn't know you had, Wolfie. I wish I could just find stuff. The best thing I've done is I was looking through some old books a while ago, and I found like 20 quid that I'd stuck in between the pages of a few books. Like, that's a very expensive bookmark to have, but I had it. So, and then the other thing has probably been like getting a jacket that I've not worn in a while and finding some money in that. So you can see here, this smokehouse, everything being stored in there is like it's at capacity. So we do need people to start ferrying those resources around a little bit better. If we just have a look at our resources in storage right now, we have 588 gold in storage. Now, I'm hoping that is now all in the vault. Now, one of the problems with the game is the UI, if you increase... Now, no, 213 there. If we add the 372 to it, that still doesn't work. What we'll do is we'll transfer all of our... No, because we have 588 in town storage there. I'm going to transfer all of my gold to the town storage. We must have another storehouse somewhere that I'm just forgetting about. fact, we've got the barn there. And the barn is herding cows, which is really good. Oh, mint ice cream as well, Lep. Oh, amazing. Now, hang on. I only have the one storehouse, and it has no gold being... Well, the gold is being moved from it now. My trading post, I've moved all of the gold out of that. The vault has 237 gold in it. The marketplace doesn't stock gold, so it cannot be in there. My one worry is I might have a storehouse somewhere that has gold being kept in it that really shouldn't be being kept in it because somebody may come and steal it from me. I've got a soap shop there, a cobbler, a hunter cabin, temporary shelter. Okay, so yeah. I always find that with mint chocolate chip ice cream. There's never enough chocolate chips in it. I seem to be missing a building. It's not good. $237 in the vault. Oh, I bet you I know where they've gone. Are they in the storage cart? No. It's not in the storage cart. Not in the trading post. Oh, those gold ingots have not moved, though, from the storehouse. Hopefully someone's going to come along and pick them up and move them into the vault. Yeah, I'm struggling to find my gold. Where's my gold gone? Somebody help me. It's not in the stockyard either. Well, I'm just going to leave it. If we get raided, if I can't find the gold, then surely they can't either. So that's one good thing. That's what we'll rely on. That's what's going to keep me going. I don't know if that's the best thing. Hopefully, though, the vault will be sufficient. I don't know why the gold isn't being moved from there. If I have a look at my resources in storage again. So, gold ingots. Right, where are they being stored at the moment? It says it's used by the trading post and produced by the foundry and the trading post. Yeah, we know that. What I want to know is, where is it being kept? So we have a look here. Our villagers spend around about 41% of their time travelling. So we're going to have to look to upgrade our roads. We need some entertainment. We need to manage our food a little better. You can see here, we've got 50% food supplies are low and our villagers are malnourished. We need some more entertainment venues. We are producing a nice steady stream of luxury items and our villagers all have shoes and clothes, pretty much. The villagers aren't concerned about beer, but the food supplies are a little bit of an issue. So the first kind of step for us is really going to be to either expand our fields. So over here we have quite a substantial field that we can expand further. I'm wondering if we should just do that now. But we do have a wall around it, and the wall is put in place to prevent rabbits eating all of our crops, like Benjamin Bunny does. So we are going to need to... I'll pull this road all the way along to here. And we'll then have it join up here. And then we'll salvage these fences here. And I'm just going to make that farm a lot bigger. So, we'll expand the field all the way along here. To there. And then we will add in where's this one? Decoration, roads and fencing. We'll add in our fieldstone fence all the way along. Ah, there we go. Right now, that should be a nice big field. That should bring us in quite a bit of new food next year once we've got it all dug out and sorted. We've got flax fields here, and then we can continue to expand the farm and then maybe put in another gate right here. In fact, that is a very good idea. Let's get some gates in here. We'll put a palisade gate right there. And then we'll continue running a dirt road up to here. And then all the way along there. And then that's right on a sand pit as well, so we can put some sand in there. And I think what we should do now... And we could potentially start expanding our palisade wall up here. But we don't really need it, given that... You know, we've got some decent defenses. I am going to salvage these, though, because I hate the way that they connect to the palisade. So I'm going to get rid of this stone wall here. Because I can't imagine bunnies will come through, he says, but they'll probably find a way. And this is just going to put some stone back into our coffers as well. We've got over 1,000 gold, which is really good. Hopefully we'll have another birth soon as well. I'm going to expand this field. Won't let me expand it, even though... Okay. So it's not going to let me expand this field, despite the fact that I'm trying to expand it where it's already been built. Oh, if the bunnies and the bears team up, I'm not going to be happy at all. We are just now going to demolish this field. Yes, and then we'll put a new one in. Can't even remember what I was growing there. What did we have there? Oh, it was flax. Flax was in that one. So we'll put another field down. Right along there. That's much better. And then once that's built, we'll have a nice farm for flax again, and then we will get a nice wall carrying on, and this will finish off most of our farmland again. Bring this right up to here, then we can put a little bit of a gate in there. And then let's get a brand new farmland down. I just built a gate where I wanted to build a farm. Oh, yeah. We'll train the bunnies to eat the bears, Polly. I think that's a much better idea. Okay. So, we've got 2 new farms coming up. We're building walls to surround them and prevent the rabbits from taking over. This is actually just going to be an expanded field here, which is really good. And then a nice new one going in there. And that should sort out our food for the next kind of couple of years. We are also at 150 villagers. Now we just need a load more wood planks and 2,000 gold ingots. Now, if we have a quick look at our vault here, there's 379 gold in there, and we still have 135 in here. What I think I might do, I've just had a thought. I just transfer all of this gold into the trading post. Atka has arrived again, and nothing that I have she has any interest in. She is selling some weapons, so we could buy a few more weapons, but I want to keep everything for now. All of our gold is there. Now if I transfer it back out to my town, will it automatically send it to the vault? Please just go to the vault. That's all I want. 23. It sent 23 gold to the vault. Where did the rest of it go? don't understand. Where's all the gold going? I'm so confused. Is it here? Ah. I've somehow ended up with less gold in the vault. Oh yeah, you can, if I remember the button. Let me just have a quick look at my controls, Lep. Controls. Toggle UI. Right, okay, there we go. If I just do this, you can then zoom right in and just have a lovely UI-free look at your town. And it looks amazing. It's incredibly well detailed. I really like seeing that. So it's good. That's my comment. It's good. Right, okay. We'll come back out. Oh gosh, something's happened here. Oh wait. There we go. Yeah, okay. The one problem is, if you disable your UI and then hit escape, it does not bring your UI back up, but it will bring your pause menu up and give you the fright of your life because you think the game has crashed. Okay, the gold situation is really starting to concern me because I have gold in the settlement somewhere, but I can't see where it is. And I don't seem to have like a breakdown of where all of this gold is currently being held. My vault is reading 46 gold. That's not what it should be reading. It should be reading 1,000 gold. So somewhere in here, gold is being stored. I only have one storehouse, and it's refusing to take gold. And now I'm just a bit stumped. If anybody, this is another problem with it. Everything looks the same. All of your buildings look quite samey, which is great for the realism of it, but not great when you're... Oh, here we go. The village is under attack. 21 raiders cutting through us now. But they are taking some damage from our watchtowers, which is really good. And they're starting to flee as well. But they are being taken down by those towers. 4 raiders have been killed. We're starting to really get a go on them now as well, which is really good. They should reach the next set of watchtowers very soon. And actually, if we track the raiders, we'll be able to see where it is they're going. We've killed 7. And no villagers have died yet. Are we going to be able to get a hit on this one here who's running away? No, he's just made it. 1 raider's damaging building. A raider's trying to breach the walls. We've managed to close the gates. And we're looking pretty good. 10 raiders down. 2 raiders trying to breach our walls, but we've managed to close the gates again. And I think this is a very, very good showing. We're going to ring the bell to garrison everyone. Meanwhile, 8 villagers have just celebrated graduating from school. I mean, I don't think they're aware of the fact that we're currently under attack. But if you see right here, we've closed the gates. This one's trying to escape. He's going to run straight into that watchtower over there. So are these guys. They're under a lot of attack from our village centre as well. That's another one down. We'll tell all of our villagers to leave now and get back to work because the threat is now averted. Yeah, very short-lived graduation. They've graduated and gone straight to military school, and now they've got to defend the village. And yeah, you can see here the last of them are being wiped out. We have killed 20 now. And 21. Every single raider has now been eliminated. We've educated them in the ways of destroying raiders. Unfortunately, that did leave our food stores in a little bit of a problem, because we garrisoned everyone and stopped production. and that kind of left us at a bit of a disadvantage. However, these now dead people should hopefully allow us to get some sort of refund in terms of clothing and weaponry. And I still don't know where my gold is. Where are my gold? Even if I go into the vault, it won't let me cycle through buildings to see where it could potentially be. And I've not really had like a chance to look around at all of these little extra bits I have in my UI. I wonder if there's an overlay that will tell me where it's all being kept. So our food supplies are critical, and our villagers are nearly starving apparently, which isn't good. I do have a merchant here. Is he selling any food items? He is. So what we'll do is we'll bring all of our gold back into our trading post. Oh, he's left. Well, isn't that annoying? Just when I wanted to buy some food from him, he's decided that he's going to go. So we'll transfer our gold back out to our village. I wonder if it's just being stored in the town centre. I think it might be. I think my gold is just somehow being stored in that town centre, which is a bit of a shame because I would really like to have it all moved into the vault. You can see in the marketplace it's not there. And I don't have anywhere else where it could possibly be. Right, okay, so our fields are looking better now. We have 7 workers assigned there with an estimated yield of 721 beans. That's now looking good. We're working on this field, which is eventually going to be flax again, so we can continue producing clothing at the weaving building. And over here we have lost some crops to disease through wheat rust. So we are going to not plant wheat there. We're going to take that out and take that out. We're going to put more clover in, and then we're going to go with rye. No, we've got rye already. We're going to get rid of that. I guess we'll just go wheat again. We could do barley, I think. That's somewhere, I'm sure. Oh, more travellers joining our ranks. This is good because it increases our taxes. If only I could find where the gold was buried. Oh, wait, hang on. No, that's just a temporary shelter. A smokehouse. Hunt the cabin. So the smokehouse will smoke meat to stop it from getting spoiled. It's pretty self-explanatory, that one. Now, I'm just going through and making sure that everybody is working. We have more slots we can put into this soap shop, which is good. The compost yard we may need to sort out. You can see right here we're doing okay on that. The soap shop has more people working in it. Forager shack, cobbler shop, the arborist, work camp there, wagons, hunter cabin, sand pit, and the granary. So I'm just cycling through my buildings to see if any of them might be storing gold. I wonder if there's a house somewhere, and in that house somebody is just hoarding all of the gold. We need to go knocking on some doors. Excuse me, do you have the gold? Candle shop is fine. The school? Nope. The healer's house? It's not there either. We've got some shelters, and then again we're back to wells and homesteads and other bits and pieces that won't be having gold in them. And these are all houses, so it cannot be here. Got a homestead being built. That's been being built for quite some time. It's a little bit worrying that it's taken so long to do that, and I think that might be because I don't have a great deal of builders. So we're going to increase the number of builders that we have, and that should have our building tasks get completed very quickly. Farmers are looking good. We could do with a few more of those. I think that might help us improve the... Now, a festival pole might be a good idea. If we build a festival pole somewhere else, we've got one there. I wonder if we move one of these homesteads and then place a festival pole around about where the school is. That might be a good idea. The only problem is the festival poles are quite big, so you would have to theoretically move 2 of these houses, but I've already put down some nice gardens and stuff around them. So I think we'll leave that. We'll maybe work out something different for that at some point in the future. Soap shop, again, producing lots of soap. Hunter cabin, cobbler shop. Yeah, I'm not seeing where this gold could possibly be. Unless there's some sort of bug and I'm just missing out on something. But I should have a lot of gold in that vault, and it's not showing up in there. And this genuinely is my only storehouse here. Where are you lot going? With your little... You're a builder, and you're stocking a build site, but what build site? Oh, you're going to do the farm. Good, that's what we need. Yeah, this is utterly baffling, if I'm being honest, that it's not. Like, I don't know where any of it is. Maybe it is in my town centre, but I didn't think that you would store things in here. But there we have it. It says right there, gold ingots. Used on a lot of things. So I don't want to show empty items. Right, okay. But lots of micromanagement, lots of things to be aware of and keep an eye on. You can see here we got a lot of beans there. That's good. So the food is now kind of being sorted. And all we need to do now is get enough gold in to improve my... The granary is empty. The root cellars are empty. The storehouse, the stockyard, though, is almost at capacity. Now, what's in the stockyard? Sand, clay, iron ore, stone, logs, wood planks. So I guess having more builders is going to help us ferry things around a little bit quicker. They have finally finished upgrading that house, which is good. The farm is being worked on there as well. And yeah, okay. That's good. That's good. I just don't know where the gold is. I've given up on finding that gold. It's not going to come to me. So we'll just let them get on with it. Whoever's hoarding that, you're welcome to it. But when I want to upgrade the town centre, you better not let me down. You better bring that gold to me. Right, we are approaching autumn, which is good. These farms are starting to get a little bit... We're going to add some sand to this farm here. And that's going to help the fertility improve. We're going to do this... Oh, we haven't actually scheduled in any crops here. So this is how this works. We're going to put some clover down, and then we're going to grow some flax. Then next up, we need to make sure that our flax isn't really grown in the winter. So we're going to continue growing flax there. Then we're going to till the soil. Then again, we'll go back to flax, and we'll do like a double flax, I guess. And that should keep us well stocked up on flax. Then it'll come back around and it'll be replanted, and everything will look a lot better. Now we have some issues with the wheat here. What we're going to do is we're going to drop that down a little bit with some clay, and you just modify these every now and then to keep on top of your fertility levels. More fertile soil will lead to better crop yields, so as long as you stay within this green zone that you see here, your soil is going to be in a very good position. We're approaching winter. We've got a barn here as well, and basically the cows in the barn will they have a population of 2 of 6. We could do with some more livestock, actually. It could be a gold glitch, actually, Lep. I hadn't even thought of that, so maybe that's what it is. Our livestock here, we need to improve the births that we have here. So we can set the maximum herd size. I'm going to set it to 10. Now, unfortunately, we've not actually had any more cows born by the looks of things in this barn. And yeah, no births per year. But the fodder quality is really good, and we've got plenty of feed in storage. So I'm hoping we'll get some sort of birth in terms of our cows very soon, because we really need it. Because having more cows in will give us more money, because we'll be able to use that as a new food source. So our villagers are being cured quicker than they're falling ill, which is also good. And once this crop is done, we'll get a nice new farming district in for the new year. But as you can see, food stores are looking really good, and we should be able to set up our next kind of population milestone. I don't necessarily mind where the gold is. I would just rather know where it was. And we need to add some sand into this one to get the fertility levels back up as well. Yeah, I would just like to know where it is. That's my one issue. Because when it comes to actually building this and improving the town centre, I'm going to need to rely on that gold coming back to me. So, yeah, that's why I just want to know where it is. Thankfully, though, we've got plenty of wagons, and they're starting to move resources around the town a lot better. And that's really going to help us going into the new year. Winter is almost done. We're bringing in some lovely tax income, though, so that's nice. And I should be able to build a little pub down here once we finally get to the next tier. But we also have a cheesemaker now, and a preservist building. These are all really good high tier food items that you can add to your settlement. And yeah, it's all looking very nice. Hopefully the work on this next farm will be completed by the end of the year. And what I'll then do is, again, we'll move the palisade walls forward a little bit, or potentially work on a brand new residential area over here on this hill. Because this work camp over here is starting to become like obsolete. We're not really getting a great deal of use out of it. Whereas over here, we're getting a fair bit of tree cutting going on. I mean, the wood supplies are looking really good, so that's keeping us in a good positive environment for our building materials when we eventually do start to expand. But all I want to do now is get our wood and get our gold stocked up so that we can get our 3rd tier town centre. And you can see here, this farm is almost complete. We've got builders busying themselves away. And they'll also then go round and focus on repairing any broken houses that need a bit more work done to them. So we're growing carrots in this one here. The yield is around about 709. This is all really good stuff. Now here we're going to add some crops. We're also going to add some sand to it to get a nice fertile soil. Then we'll grow some peas and also some cabbages. We'll then have it maintained, and then we'll put some turnips. Might be a good idea. I don't have turnips growing at all yet. We'll take a risk there. They do have good frost tolerance, but heat tolerance might be a bit of an issue. So when it comes to summer, we'll maybe take that out. We'll move this to here, put the turnips oh god, my game saved and I thought it crashed. It does this a lot. So we've got turnips, then we're going to maintain the field, then we'll got clover growing in, and then we will grow some carrots, maybe? Yes, carrots. And then can we fit a clover in again? No, we can't. I know what we'll do. We will grow buckwheat And then can I sneak in some turnips towards the end? No. Can I sneak in? No. If we get rid of that turnip at the start of the year there. Now here, if we put buckwheat in there, turnip there, then buckwheat, then field maintenance, that's good. Then clover, then more turnips, and let's just go more turnips. That might be a bit risky, but we'll deal with that. That's a good idea. Now then. Oh yeah, they do move quickly. That's because I'm speeding it up a little bit. Actually, let's slow it down. Let's go with a nice... Villagers are unable to find space. We need more stockyards. Okay. The time has come to build another stockyard. So what we need then is storage. And the stockyard will go... We'll put one just on the outskirts of town here. Right there. Once that's built, we're in a nice position. We've got an estimated yield of 892 cabbages. And let's have a quick look at what this trader's bringing us. Hides. We don't have any hide, actually. I wonder if that's due to... Oh, cows. They've got cows. So we'll... Oh, God. Right, okay, we're going to take all of our gold into our trading post and use it to buy 2 cows. Not cheese. Cows, please. Right, let's speed that up so that the gold goes into our trading post and then slow down. And then we'll buy... Has the gold arrived in our trading post yet? Now, we definitely had more gold. There we go. Now it's all in there. Okay. Right, we're buying 2 cows. Two cows, please. Oh, I can't afford 2 cows. I can only afford the 1 cow. They are selling above their usual price, though, so that's not great. Hello, Diz. Welcome to the stream. What can we sell them? We can sell them 100 clay, so we'll sell that 100 clay. Then that's going to let us buy another cow. And then we'll get that gold back into our town storage. We've got 4 cows now. Which is really good. Our cows are hungry, though. And we will have 1 cow born every year. Yeah! Oh, weeding. We're doing a lot of weeding tonight as well. Welcome to the stream, Pandy. Thank you for joining. Oh, we've got a fire somewhere. Where is it? Okay, so the problem here we've got, our livestock are hungry. The feed stores are quite low. They need grains, root vegetables, and there we go. Feed stores are fully maxed out now. We're going to have cows born roughly 1 a year. We've got wheat rust going on. And yeah, okay, so we've got some sickness. But, dare I say it, things are looking pretty good. Is that someone willing to buy those clothes? Yes, they are. So we're going to sell them. And then we'll send that gold straight into our town storage. And we are slowly getting everything... No worries, Midnight. If you need to go, you need to go. That's absolutely fine. I really hope you're feeling better. The heat is an absolute killer at the moment. That's having a bit of an effect on me. And I hope it's just the heat having an effect on you and not something worse. But yeah, I hope you feel better. I hope you're okay. We are going to have to build another poop collector. I don't know where the poop collector is. Resources. It is a compost yard. Resources, the poop collector. Right, okay, there we go. We've got another compost yard being built. We are running out of arrows as well, so we better pop down a new Fletcher. I don't have one over here, do I? I've got a firewood splitter, a forager shack, and a work camp, but no Fletcher. So, time for another one. Fletcher building. They will provide arrows for our wonderful hunters to go out and get more meat for us, because we are a little bit short in terms of our food supplies. Now, we do have... There is a forager shack somewhere. Now, we're having our workers only chop down mature trees there, which is really good. This work camp, then, which is over here, we are actually going to salvage it. It's not doing anything for us. It's in a part of the town where we're not actually getting anything good there. So, yeah, not going to help us out. The forager shack is doing okay over there, though, so that's foraging resources. And then I think I have another forager shack over here. The hunter cabin needs more arrows, but we do have a Fletcher shack somewhere. This forager shack, we're going to send them out a little bit further, because over here you can see there's some birds' nests, and that will provide eggs for us. Our population is at 165. We are moderately good temperature, but if you can see the yields here, we've got adjustments to make there. Just need to change some of the soil mix. And that should really just help out the yield and keep our soil nice and fertile. Have we had a cow born yet? We still haven't had a cow. But we are giving birth to 1 cow per year. No worries, Diz. No problem at all. Like I said, you don't need to hang out. It's absolutely fine. I am very grateful for any time you spend on stream. It's always means a lot. Now, we do have a lot of stuff that we can forage here. So, we're going to set them to work. I'm not quite sure why it's grown so quickly. It's looking good, though. But we do have some big waste pile-ups that we need to sort out. So let's speed things up and hope that our next compost heap is built very quickly. And it really is. It's all about the push to tier 3 now. I think when I'm actually adjusting that, I shouldn't be doing that, because I'm losing the field when we make those adjustments. So we shouldn't be doing that until we get to like winter. That's when we can change the soil mixture, because here, as you can see, every time I do it, it seem to lose it. But that's good. 2 new villagers immigrating and 2 new villagers being born. And look at this. The food store's going up because we are now kind of harvesting the crops there. Big yield on our cabbages. Nice. Nice. Very good. Oh, I got cabbages growing in there as well. Woo. Right, okay, so it's looking... I'm very surprised and I'm very pleased. We do need to bring a little bit more money back in here, because we are going to have to start thinking about selling some more stuff. We still have medicine in there, which is good. We've got a lot of greens. So I think we're going to... I hate when the game does that. We're going to transfer 500 greens into the trade post. And then when our next trader arrives, we'll be able to sell a lot of that. I'll also send about... We'll go with 116 iron ore. And we'll also drop in some more honey. We'll drop in 50 units of honey. And I think we have willow there as well, which we use at the basket weaver. We'll put 100 of that in there. And then as soon as a new trader comes, we'll be able to sell all of these resources if they are accepting them. And then that will give us a nice big yield of cash. Clay I'm not gonna put in there, but we've got lots of stuff now coming into this area. We've got 1,000 gold in the bank and 126 wood planks. We do need to up the amount of wood planks we have, but they are used for things like firewood splitting and stuff, so I think that might be the reason. No, it's just normal wood that goes into that. But it looks like we are improving the amount of wood planks we have here. Now, this is a problem. The fertility here is really bad because of this infected. So what do we need to do? Okay, if we actually just not grow wheat there, we'll just have a little bit of crop maintenance and grow that. There we go. Right, that should, fingers crossed, that will sort out that disease-ridden field. They are small fields. They're not going to be producing much, so I think probably in future we'll merge these two into one field and then maybe add in another field in this area here. And again, these trees, they're not yielding a great deal of like peach, pear and stuff like that, but the actual arborists are doing a pretty good job. And yeah, I'm not too worried about any of it. What we do need though is to improve our herd of cows, because having more cows will allow us to continue breeding and expanding that, rather than relying on the wild deer that are out here. Because our hunters, you know, we've got one hunter, they are able to produce a fair bit of hide, but it's not enough to sustain our village as it grows. And I can't actually see any other deer in this vicinity, so unless we find a way to, there's some down here, so maybe, where's our hunter cabin? We do have one out here. There it is. Yeah, they are working in that area, but there's not a lot we can do. So the next step will actually be expanding our residences again, and we'll have to kind of come out this way a little bit. I think that's probably going to be the best thing to do. So we'll bring that palisade wall up a little bit further and kind of make something that loops around here. What is that? Interesting looking tree. It's covered in mushrooms. That's cool. A mine is out of ore. Okay, so we have now, we've got all of the mine here, so we're going to have to salvage that. And this is problematic because your ore mines, when they do eventually run out, I don't actually know if they respawn or if you just have to cope with what you've got. And this is where trading becomes useful. So we did lose some crops to frost. What was it? It was beans and flax, unfortunately. And the beans were in one of these fields, I think. Yeah, beans were in that field. So that's not ideal, but again, it's not too much of a problem. We're doing okay in terms of our food stores, as you can see. We've got 3 months of food in public storage, which has been more than enough to get us through the winter period. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. We have a trader en route, and hopefully that means we're going to make enough money to be able to get in that position to upgrade to tier 3. I'm a little bit nervous about getting up to tier 3 because I worry that it might be a little bit of a step too soon. But as it happens, this trader isn't buying anything that we've got on offer, so there's nothing we can do, really. Got a lot of beans and a lot of grain, but they aren't buying what we're selling. We could sell them soap, but we don't actually... Ah, a livestock animal has been born. Yay! So we now have 5 cows in this herd, and they kind of just wander around the graveyard, which I guess is okay. Just, oh, there it is. Oh, God, it's a calf as well. They've animated the calf. It doesn't just spawn a new cow. That's very cute. Look at that. So, yeah, the herds are pretty fun. You just kind of set an area and they just wander around it. So at the moment, the cows kind of go between the graveyard and these orchards here. And they'll just graze. But it's fertile land, so that's why it's useful to have them wandering around here. But that's very cute. That's a nice little touch. I really like this sort of setting that they've got here. It makes it look really cool. But yeah, it's an amazing game, and I really like it. But there's so much micromanagement, and you've just got to be careful with everything. You can't grow too quickly, otherwise it just punishes you. And that's what happened last time. Like if we have a look here, you can see this little graph. Again, more detail for the sake of it. You can see here our food production, since we put those new farms in, has jumped. And our consumed food has only gone up a little bit, but the spoiled food has gone up quite dramatically as well there. And that's because we haven't yet researched those tier 3 items. So we don't yet have the barrels that we can store things in. Luckily though, wildlife hasn't spoiled any of our food. Our proteins are the hugest producers and also the biggest consumption. And that is stuff like fish, smoked fish, meat, all of that sort of stuff. But luckily, all of the meat and smoked meat that we are producing is being consumed. None of it is going to spoilage. It's the fish and the smoked fish that is an issue. And that's probably because a lot of our fisheries are quite on the far end of town. So they aren't actually being delivered to the main city until it's too late. But again, vegetables, a lot of spoilage in our vegetables. And fruit as well, lots of spoilage there. Dairy, lots of spoiled milk. And again, this is bad at the moment, but it will come good because it means we'll be able to expand. But because we lack the land value to expand, if we have a look here, what we need to do is fulfill a lot of stuff to improve our shelters. So they need different food types. If they aren't getting different food types, they aren't able to expand. Now here, we're just going to boost the workers that we have in our markets, and they should then stock various different food types to help out our villagers. But again, as you can see, the storage capacity there in the market is huge. We aren't filling that storage quick enough. So we need more workers providing that infrastructure and moving resources around our village. And that's why we're running into these problems. So let's go and see what Atka is buying from us. So she will buy us some linen clothing. So we're going to send 50 linen clothing to the trading post. We're going to sell them to Atka, and then that's going to make us definitely a nice chunk of cash. There's nothing else that we can sell her. I don't want to sell the wood planks, and obviously she's selling us smoked fish, so that doesn't help us. But these linen clothes, once we sell those to her, that's going to give us 1,000 gold, which we'll then transfer straight into our town storage, and that gets us enough money to upgrade the village. Then we just need those wood planks. We do have some risks of typhoid, and again, I think that is... What's going on here? The building storage is full in our trade post. The problem is there's not a tab here for the trade post storage. So if I have a look at what's in the inventory here, it tells me that it's full. Is it the trade post that's telling me that's full? Yeah, it is. Yeah, so we got a couple of strange goings on. I think my aim now for the end of stream aim is to get that upgrade. The village is being raided. Let's slow things down and get ready to fight. Where are they coming from? Party of 24 raiders coming from the south. Ring the alarm bell. There we go. We'll get all of our villagers coming in. They are already fighting back. They're attacking the walls here, but our lookout tower is going to do a good job there. They'll run immediately into this other lookout tower, but they are trying to bring down the wall. Good night, Lep. See you later. Thanks for coming. And as you can see, we are bringing down those raiders pretty quickly. 3 of them have been killed. Our walls, though, I don't know if they're going to hold. I mean, they seem to be doing okay. Yeah, we've got some attempts to break through here. I think they've actually found a weak point. Yeah, look at that. The raiders have broken through. We have killed 5 of them. They're attacking that lookout tower pretty nastily, though, as well. And we've got a lot of them coming in now. This isn't good. Where are they going? So they've skipped there. The villagers are taking some hits. This one is really focused on that palisade wall there. They are going for the vault. But they've come straight into range of our lookout towers, who are now going to get overlapping fire on there. They are going to have to break into the vault, I would guess. They can't just rob it. Or can they? Yeah, they have to break into the vault by the looks of things. Yeah. This is good. This is good. We've got them in like a nice choke point. They've immediately gone for that vault. This one has finally decided he's going to go. So, they're retreating. He has made it out of range, so it looks like one raider is going to survive. This one, on the other hand, is going to try and run. They're all going to try and run, and they're not going to make it. So what that tells me is we need to beef up the defenses down at this side. So we're going to rebuild these palisade walls. And then we should automatically repair some of these other ones. And then we will build another watchtower. Now, I think I did have one. A barracks would be a good idea as well at some point. But for now, I think we're okay. We'll get this watchtower open. That's going to be a nice overlapping structure that will... So most of those raiders have died. And I think these two are going to... Yeah. One, surely, come on. Yes, we killed... Hang on, is that another raiding party coming in? A party of 16 raiders is attacking, but 24 have been killed. That doesn't make sense. But we've got them, we've killed them, and we can turn off the bell, let our villagers get back to work. Yeah, I think... Yeah, we're good, we're good. We lost 2 buildings, but those buildings are just the walls, so that's okay. We didn't lose any items. We killed all but one of them. We're well defended now. We're building a nice defense here. We did get some weapons earlier on in the stream, and that's really helped us out. We need 11 more wood planks to hit our 3rd tier, but luxuries are short on supply and the firewood splitters need to work a little bit harder. Food and water are also issues that we need to resolve as well. So I think the next kind of step is going to be the push to tier 3 and making sure that we're just consolidating all of our resources. This has been a lot more of a chilled out playthrough of Farthest Frontier as well, so that is exciting. It's not been too strenuous. We haven't panicked. We've not had any like mass casualties. We've lost no resources despite being raided twice. And yeah, it's I'm very, very pleased with things. What have I got here? We've got some hide coats in the inventory, haven't we? We're going to move them into the village. We don't need them to be here. In fact, now that we've got all of those things, I'm going to move these items back into our village. I'll keep the honey and the willow in the trade post. And there we go, upgrade time. We are now upgrading our town centre to tier 3. Hey, that feels good, that feels really good. Because this means our first kind of port of call is going to be the barrel maker, wherever he is. Hopefully it's not a tier 4 one. Ooh, deep oh, these allow the harvesting of things indefinitely. So we have that iron pit there, which we can then build back on. Oh, great. So tier 4 resources are really good. So that's... I was a bit concerned that we would never be able to be truly self-sufficient, but now that I've seen those, I don't think they were there last time I played. Unless I just totally missed them. But yeah, okay, so the pub, the apothecary, the theatre, yes, that's good. Housing, of course, we've got them sorted. The cooper, they use iron and wood planks to make barrels. That's what we need. So we upgrade our villager town centre, we get the cooper, and also we're going to need the ironmonger, the blacksmith. Predators attacking, the bears are back. He's having a right go, isn't he? Oh god, he is chasing after our people. Don't die, run, run, run. Come on, archers, get him. Yeah, you're not going anywhere, bear. Right, okay. Now, you can see here, we've got 6 months worth of food, but we are losing stuff to spoilage, so we really need to... Yeah. Yeah, you keep checking over your shoulder to make sure that the cows haven't moved inside. I can't even hear the cows moving, actually. All I hear every now and then is the bell from the village. Have we upgraded yet? We need 12 more wood planks, and then this upgrade is done. Let's have a look at our villagers. I don't know why we only have 2 builders working when I've said that the max I can have is 15. I think the necessity for more labourers is causing a lot of problems. And the reason why we're having a lot of food lost to spoilage is because of a lack of labourers. So maybe we need like 50 labourers or something to make this work. Or perhaps even like 100. Oh, look at that. Our lovely new village centre. So we need a phenomenal amount of stuff to upgrade again. But we are at tier 3 and it's time now to build. The first step is going to be the foundry. Outsiders view our town as being a little dull, but a theatre would liven things up. We will do that, I promise. But first we need the means of production need to be satisfied by building a foundry right next to our iron mine. So we'll build it like here around the back, I guess. There. If a cow's... Well, I mean, it might be attracted by the sound of the other cows. Okay, this is good. This well is low on water. Build more wells or upgrade them. Okay. Can I upgrade my well? I need 5 iron. This is good. We've got iron, or we're about to start producing iron. We'll get that done. Then we need to move to our... Is it food production? Preservist building, cheese maker. Preservist building? Ooh. But it requires something else. We need a glass maker to do that. So we can't do that yet. Yeah, the glassmaker will melt sand and produce fine glassware, which we can then use to create our preserves. The brickyard we can build at some point. Armory, we've had another livestock animal born. The charcoal kiln we're going to need at some point as well. But it's not in resources. Is it in storage? I think it is. Yeah, there we go. Storage, the Cooper. So we'll put the Cooper right next to where our blacksmith's forge is going to be, the foundry. We are missing... we need advanced tools. So we need to buy those in from someone. So I guess we have to hope that another trader will arrive and give us our tools, or our advanced tools, so that we can actually finish the completion of the foundry. But that's fine. It's okay. We have made it to tier 3, and I think what we'll do, the next kind of target before we finish then, is going to be actually getting the barrels under construction so we can start distributing them around. And I think we should build some more houses. So we have a little bit of space here where we can start putting in some new housing, like here. We ran that little pathway down there, and I think we can have it curve around to this area here, and then we'll have another one there. So we'll move the path to here. It's got that slight curve, and then can we fit in any more houses somewhere on this straight road? Doesn't look like we can. Not without moving the palisade walls anyway. So what we could do is start building a little bit of a housing row. We've got the market here, and it does extend out a little bit further. So if we then have a look at our defenses, we are now going to continue expanding our palisade. And we want it to come down here and along to there. Now it's right on the edge there, so we really can't... we're not going to be able to put residencies all the way up to that area, because there'll be a negative area of effect where those buildings are. But we are at least providing housing right on the edge now of where our industry is. And then obviously we'll start salvaging all of the walls along here. Okay, so that should get us a little bit closer. We're going to move some of our lookout towers now. So we'll relocate this one to here. And then we will relocate this one all the way down here to there. And then we can probably fit another one on the corner there. So what I'll probably do is I'll make a barracks here, because that's going to be quite close to... We're going to have more industry here. And hopefully we'll get our like blacksmith and our weapons maker over here as well. And then that should allow us to get a nice dedicated military unit up and running. If we have a quick look at our defences again, the barracks here will allow us to train our soldiers, so we can put it right at the entrance here. Maybe here, tucked in the corner there. And then we'll put a little path in. I like everything to just kind of match up. Right up to the watchtower. And then we should be able to put some houses and stuff in this little area here. And yeah, it's all starting to look really good now. That Cooper is almost done. We just need a trader to arrive. What's going on here? We've got some people who are not happy. More people coming in. Good, good. Oh, we need to build a theatre, don't we? That's what we need. So, the theatre has a huge range of effect. And what I might do is actually move this marketplace so that it kind of comes down to this area here. It does leave those people without a market, but I think that's okay. Or maybe we put it here. And then I can probably fit another one in somewhere. And then I'm going to put the theatre right in the middle there. Next to that nice park that we've built. Cool. Okay. I'm pretty happy. All that I want to do now before we close out the stream is get in some more advanced tools. Hopefully from a new trader very soon. So that we can build our foundry, get our barrel making production up and running. We have a barracks about to be built, and then we've just cleared the space, so we should be able to put in our theatre now. And that's really going to boost this building here. Just in time as well, because if the desirability around here doesn't improve, these buildings are all going to become abandoned. And then we just need to put in a couple of like trees and stuff. We'll make it look nice. We've got lovely new tiers of decorations. Little statues and stuff, which is really cool. We'll put a medium statue here. Right outside the theatre. These are all costing a lot of gold, so I hope I get a trader in soon. And then we put some smaller gardens either side of the statue. And then that should really boost the desirability of this area. You can see why they're starting to drop down. It's because they lost the access to the marketplace. And maybe if we put in another market somewhere. Let me just have a look, see if I can actually find a market. It would be nice to have like a search function so that we can find these things a bit quicker. There it is. Yeah, right here is where our market is missing. But what we could do is move some of the houses and then the market should fit in quite nicely right in the middle here. In fact, we could just put it there behind. Yeah, I think that's a good idea actually. We're going to move this house. We'll move it here. And I think we might need to move the bakery. And the root cellar. So we'll put this root cellar down here somewhere if we can find a space for it. It'll go there. Run a little bit of a path. To it. There we go. That's nice. Root cellar gets moved. The bakery we'll leave for now. Pandy, I would absolutely love a sudden cow friend as well. Okay, so this low desirability, we'll hopefully have that solved very soon. Just by putting in a new marketplace. But the theatre is under construction. barracks are under construction. We've got a lot of gold that we're going to need to make, though. So we are going to have to get our marketplace. Hopefully get some more traders coming in. So we can solve this issue and stop our villagers leaving. But I think we should be okay. And then we just... do we have space now? Can we put in another market there? Yeah, we can. So this new market is going to go right next to the theatre. I think we might be able to put a house in there. But if I can get a pub in, that's even better. Yeah, we can put a pub in there, right down the road from the theatre, next to the marketplace. I like that idea. So we leave that blank for now. We'll probably put in a few items of decoration and stuff. What we want to do is fill out this area and make it look really well decorated now to boost the desirability of the area. Look at that bean crop. That is a lot. And then over here we've got a lot of carrots as well. The food situation is looking really good. Livestock is also looking really good. We now have 7 with a population of 10, which means once we hit that max population, the cows will be slaughtered for meat and leather and hides and stuff. Sick villagers. We've got a building on fire. Where is that happening? The soap shop. Oh, of all the things to be on fire. Not the soap shop. We don't even have a well out here, do we? And the fire is spreading. They've managed to do it, though. Oh, yeah, there is a well. There's a well just down there. We've got a heat wave coming in, which is really not good. The fire is continuing to spread. There we go. Solved. Now, the heat stress is going to do an absolute number on our crop. We've saved the soap. We've saved everything. We saved the soap. We saved the smokehouse. When your smokehouse is on fire, you know that's not a good look, is it? And we have a trader. Okay, so Atka. Atka is buying shoes. We are going to transfer 36 units of shoes. We're also going to transfer 40 items of pottery. And we could do iron ore, but no, I'm not going to do that. She's got a lot of money, though. So this should give us a nice boost to our income, which will help us build the, extra smoky, extra charged meat. Charred meat. This month, everybody. Got that extra smoky texture to it. It tastes a bit like smoked soap, somehow. Right, so we should now be able to sell these things to Atka. Oh, I paused the damn game. That's why it wasn't. Right, okay, they are all in now. We're going to sell them. And we're going to sell them. 760 gold going back out into the town. Really good. That's going to bring us in. And we've got another trader coming in as well. What are they going to buy off us? Oh, yes. Excellent. Linen clothing. So we are going to get rid of 76 items of linen clothing. No baskets, no beer, no bricks, no crossbows. But we'll sell all of these and that'll bring us in a lot of gold. 1,500. He doesn't even have enough money. Come on, you poor, poor man. I'll sell those ones and the rest we'll transfer back into the town and then we'll send our gold back out to the village. Right, okay, so that should give us enough to finish construction on a number of buildings. Hopefully the No Baskets, No Beer, my new album. Brilliant. The theatre is almost done, but this is not good. These buildings are abandoned. We didn't get there in time. Hopefully, some settlers will move back into it, though. Because all they've done is move to other areas of the village, so it's not too much of an issue. If we just increase the desirability again, everything will kind of work itself out. If we get 143 more gold, we'll actually be able to finish all of the builds that we've got scheduled in. But with that trader not being around and not having anything else that we can sell to him, or having enough money, we are kind of at a bit of a standstill there. So we're just going to leave it. Hopefully we'll get another trader or make another 132 gold so that we can sort all of that out. I feel like we are a little bit confined in these spaces though, so an expansion would probably be the next best bet for us. And what that might mean is we run this palisade wall all the way along to the river's edge here, and this is essentially our internal town, which will then start expanding all the way around towards the water's edge here. Can we build bridges? Can we build a bridge? Oh, I would like to build a bridge. Doesn't look like I can though. We can upgrade to a cobbled road though, and have some nice hedge fence gates and stuff. So that's cool. So I think decreasing the desirability of this area was a very bad idea by moving that marketplace. But we are slowly going to recover it. We do have some overlapping markets now, which is not a great look, but it's fine. Like, honestly, there's a lot of stuff that I'm not too worried about because, you know, everything is starting to come together really nicely in the town. We are just at a little bit of a shortage of our wood planks and our gold, obviously, but that's all going to work itself out. We get another trader in, and then hopefully we'll be able to finish that off. What we do... Oh, we didn't have a look and see if that trader was bringing us heavy tools. That's what we need to look out for as well. So all we can really do is speed things through, and hopefully if we prioritize the building of this theatre, that should really help us out, because we still got a lot of wood planks to get into there. I think I only have the one saw pit. Yeah, we do. We've only got one saw pit, but if we put the number of workers in there... That is so true, Pandy. They're like, yeah. I mean, they don't look nice, do they? We really need to get that land value back up. They've actually left some pottery in there and some poop, and just pissed off to grandmas. Unbelievable. I need to get some light on in here. I will be back in 1 second. Told you. 1 second. See, I don't need to move in with Grandma. I'm doing pretty well just by myself right now. But I don't want to stagnate, so we need to just... maybe we should get another saw pit. I mean, it is looking good. We do have no problems right now. But what I'm going to do now, because we are coming to the end of the year, and we have an infected field there, club root, which attacks turnips and cabbages. Frustratingly, that's what we grow in those fields. But we can now adjust the levels in these fields over the winter period, so that next year when we start growing again, yeah, again, we've got infected fields there. We maybe just need to adjust those fields permanently, so swap the flax and stuff around so that the diseases and stuff that are afflicting those areas are eliminated altogether. Yeah, they are. Famous last words, Pandy, but I like a challenge. Our tax income has plummeted, which is really not good. We've got... Oh, it's probably because... No, that's not even the reason. So, we've got a lot of issues with storage, stuff not getting moved around the village quick enough. We're going to reduce the builders down to 10. What can we do to help things go a little bit quicker? We can't actually increase the number of workers in any of these buildings. What I would really, really like is, what's the publican? Yeah, what I really want is more Wainwrights to help things move around. That's where we're having issues. A wild bear with a torch attacks the soap house. Stranger things have happened. We've brought in a little bit more gold there, but we're losing a lot of food to spoilage, and I think it's because we are due a population boom. So luckily we can start planning our next district soon enough. We are also out of weapons by the looks of things. Thankfully though, we are going to be able to start producing our own, which is going to help us out immensely. But we are coming up on time, and before we do, I do want to make sure that I've got all of these things built. So we're just going to hang fire. We've got a new merchant here. Hopefully, is he gonna have what I'm looking for? Nope. And he's not even buying anything that I'm selling. How frustrating. Beldor, don't ever come back to this town. You are not welcome. I think upgrading roads would be a good idea as well, because we could do with like cobbled streets in here. That would help our villagers get around a lot quicker. Do I have space? Can I build a road through there? Yeah, and I never did. Why didn't I do that? So I'm just kind of mapping out where I want this next phase of development to kind of go. So it's all going to kind of culminate there. We'll probably have another gate there so we can do another service pathway going out. And we should, down in these gaps here, we can fit some gardens potentially. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Gardens down here, or maybe road going down here. That's it. Yeah, a road going all the way down here. Then we can go house, gardens, and other stuff. And then yeah, that's a good layout, I think. Yeah, I think it is pretty close actually, Pandy. Let me just have a look at my. I'll just grab this a second. Upgrade bonus. Just, it says increased movement speed, but it doesn't say by how much. We got a lot of educated villagers coming up now. We've got another merchant. Atka again. You don't have anything really... Wait, hang on. You do have weapons and the tools that I need. Good. So I just want one. I don't have enough gold, so we are going to have to sell Atka something. They are buying iron ore. I don't really want to sell my iron ore, but I'll bring 134 into the trading post. And we'll also bring in 10 items of linen clothing. I hope I don't live to regret this, but yeah, we'll get them in. Then we're going to sell Atka everything there. That should give us enough to actually buy that set of tools from her. Come on, come on, come on. Right, so we can sell the clothes. That's 200. And we can sell them. That's a nice profit of 600. We've got another 18 units there coming in. They're just taking some time. There we go, that's done. We'll sell them as well. Brings us in a nice amount of gold, and then we will buy one single tool. There we go. Then we'll transfer all of this gold out, That is then going to allow us to finish our construction over here. Excellent. Right, so if we just have a look over here at the foundry, we are now going to be able to get that completed. I'm just going to prioritize that. Once the foundry is up and running, that's the barracks finished as well. By pressing the flag combat area button in the barracks UI, you can quickly send all of your soldiers to defend an area. Okay, that's good. So we can now recruit soldiers. We'll never get raided again now. So this statue here does need iron, but we are going to start producing that very soon once we get the tools moved to that area. Let me just double check that it has moved out of my... Yeah, it has. It's moved out of there. I'm hoping it's not being used for something else. It shouldn't have been. I really hope it hasn't. Oh no. If that was used for something else, I'm going to be devastated. No, I don't think it was. Surely somebody's going to be bringing them over now. Let's just check my storage. The heavy tools are not in the storage unit. And they are also not at the foundry build site. I think my heavy tools have been moved somewhere else, and I just wait, and I'm now going to have to wait for someone else to bring me some. What a disaster. What an absolute disaster that was. I should have just bought 2. I could have afforded 2. I really wish we could do something with this storage cart as well, because you can't delete it. But we have 200 population. I'm just kind of waiting now for everything to be built, which will increase the land value and bring that back. Yeah, that bear with a torch. He's taken those heavy tools so he can craft himself some absolute demonic siege weapons to attack us all. Well, all we can do now is wait for another trader to come in. Yep. We lost the gold, we lost the heavy tools. We've got new people coming in, though. This is good. This is good. We need more people to come in and start working. Yeah, the bunnies, the bears, they're all conspiring against us tonight. It's an absolute nightmare. Right. But, yeah, I know we don't have any soldiers right now, but I can't afford to train any, so we're just going to leave him. A blizzard? Oh, God. Get back to your homes, everybody. So the recruitment cost is 25 and the monthly upkeep cost is like 1 gold? 5 gold. We're going to leave it at that. We have 2 soldiers. 2 lonely soldiers. They'll just patrol around. That's okay. How are the cows looking? 8 cows. This is very, very good. Are they still giving birth at a rate of 1 a year? Yes. Plenty of food there. This is good. We really, I really dropped a ball there. The bears and the bunnies are definitely conspiring against us. We've not been raided, but there's some stealth raids going on with bears and rabbits. I'm sure of it. They really are trying to make my life hell. And the cows are spying for them. Oh, Wolfie, come on. They can't be. It's not fair. I think we're looking pretty good. The fields are at least doing very well now. The wood is slowly being delivered to where it should be going. I guess we just wait for more traders to come. Right. Oh, it's when you click it. Okay. Oh, yeah, it is. That was a lot of milk. Let's just have a look at our professions again. So we have 66 villagers currently as labourers. I think that means we can start kind of looking at our farms and stuff at who's actually working them. So we can have a maximum of 11 workers in these farms, and they all help to increase the yield. Like here we can have 15. And we'll start just adding more jobs to these buildings to improve the efficiency of them. Basically anywhere where we can have... The clay pits are okay because we're doing well on clay. The work camps, we leave them as they are because they seem to be making a fair bit of money. Get another arborist in there, and that'll hopefully bring in more fruit. The fishing shacks, there's just single occupancy there. The smokehouse, the poop collector, they're all just single occupancy. The saw pit, which is currently working overtime. Maybe we should build another saw pit over in this section here. Cobblers, we'll get them working a bit harder. Smokehouse is fine. The hunter cabin is fine. Where's the soap shop? That's working overtime as well. Okay, right. God, a new merchant. Yay. Right, what have you got for me? Do you have... You got more cows, but I don't need cows. You got cheese. You don't have the tools. Damn. What about money? Can I sell him flour? 4. Not a great price. But it is more than... I'm going to sell him 60 flour. Every little helps. I mean, we are losing money now. So we do need to make sure that we are keeping that topped up with successful trades. We're being raided again. Just going to quickly sell that. And then transfer the gold, hopefully, into our vault. Where are they coming from now? Is it the south? It is. They have ran right into our walls. They've made it through. Straight into... They've raided the marketplace, but they are being taken down slowly. And yeah, they're not going to survive that. 19 of them are dead. They have managed to get away with some stuff here. And they are at the trade post. They've taken a lot. They took all our gold. So there was gold being held in there. But we're going to get it back. Yeah, where's my 2-man army gone? Come on, villagers, chase them down. Get that gold back. Yeah, thanks, raiders. Helping me find that missing gold. That's a big help. Can we catch them? We need to get this gold back, so there's no letting up here. We are going to be ruthless here. And we're doing a little bit of exploring as well. Come on, guys, you can do this. I know you've probably been running for a long time and you're not very happy, but we got to get this. You might be dehydrated. Your shoes might be falling off your feet. But you can do this. Get him. Keep going. We've got another one to find. I think he got away. Yeah, he got away. Okay, you can go home now. We did actually get all of the gold back, though, by the looks of things. But our villagers are really not happy at the moment. We have lost a building, unfortunately. We will have to probably put another tower in here. Now, where's my army? Where were you guys? That's where you should be standing at all times. Just FYI. Oh, God. Who was that? Who just left? Trader has left. Okay, so our villagers have returned. We'll ring the bell to garrison them, and then we'll ungarrison them, and they should just go back to work. Yeah, they do. Okay, that's good. I know, leave me alone. I know the buildings aren't, like, they're not valuable right now, but you give me 13 more planks of wood and I swear you'll be in the hippest district in all of the town. Everyone will want to go to that district now, once we finally get this theatre up and running. Even I'll want to go to it. Let's prioritise, put some more assigned workers onto that. We have lost some crops to disease. This is not good. This is more like it. Everything's starting to fall apart. I knew I shouldn't have said anything. The Cooper is ready to go, but he has no iron. Yes. We're nothing if not tenacious. That's what we've learned in this village. You've got to be determined. You've got to make sure that you're not letting anyone take anything from you. We should definitely build another air watchtower there on that corner. That'll really help us out. But I can't do that right now. We need to get these buildings done. And then I need to leave you all to get on with your evenings because I'm taking up far too much of your time repeating the same sentences over and over again. So let's hustle. Come on. Somebody not want to buy some honey from me? It's the finest honey in all of the land. Surely you would like some. And if not the honey, why not the willow? Surely you like willow. Yeah, he is. He's hiding with like 3 gold pieces and he's like, He's turning slowly into a golem, protecting his precious. I bet a bear killed him, let's be honest. A bear has definitely finished him off. The theatre has been built. Oh, I like the little clap when you click on the theatre. That's cool. Let's do it again. Providing very good entertainment value. And now people should move back in. But that leads to other demands. I think this building was abandoned and now people are trying to upgrade it, but we don't have the wood to cover it. So I think we are going to build another Where is it? Not a work camp. Saw pit. Right over in this heavily industrialized area that we've started creating. Because we need more planks. And we need them quick. God, that is a heavy blizzard. Oh, come on. Everyone's against me. Everybody betrayed me. But we'll get this done. We're nearly there. We do need to buy some more weapons. We are losing a lot of gold though. Entertainment costs. We need more houses. Right, the theatre might not last long, guys. Now, I think I need another market in here somewhere. We put one here. Yeah, right here. So we've got quite a lot of overlap there, but that's okay. Now let's get some more houses. We at least have the food to supply these houses, so that's not actually a problem for us. Alright, so this is a huge expansion that we've just put in. You can see that it's pretty spread out, so not the best layout in my opinion, but it's going to give us plenty of space to put in gardens and really improve the desirability of the area. But as you can see, people have moved back in. This has improved. We're at minus 20 gold. The more houses we have in and the more people that move into those properties, though, the better things are going to be. You can see our population is now 323 at capacity, which is really good. If we can just improve the rate at which births are happening and we start increasing our population, maybe getting a few more people migrating into the village itself. As you can see, that has not come without cost. Yeah, I agree with you, Pandy. I think it looks a lot nicer. It's going to give us an opportunity to put in a load more like buildings and, well, gardens and really improve the attractiveness of an area. So that's good. That's really good. That's what we're after. If we could just get one more trader in here. That's one there. What are they selling? Do they have advanced tools? No, they don't. But they will buy honey off us. So we'll sell that. In fact, we'll sell some more. Sell 109 honey. Let's get them moved in. As soon as that arrives, we'll sell that off above the average price, and that will give us some gold. We're just gonna have to keep doing this really until there we go. That's nice. That gets some more money in. Two livestock animals have been born, which actually takes us to our capacity, which means it's probably time to... Yeah, we've culled one. Automatically get them butchered, which turns them into meat, hide, and that's really good. That is a nice little bit of micromanagement saving done there. Now, we need more wood. So I think we better, just for now, find our work camp that was over here. And we're going to turn off mature trees only. No, no, we leave that on. I can't risk that. Can't risk that. Yes, Polly, you did. The poop, the cows, the rabbits, and the bears. The 4 horsemen of the farthest frontier apocalypse. This little forested area here, we're going to have our villagers just go out and clear that to give us a little bit more wood. $13 gold deficit, which is not good. We need some more houses again. Or we just need people to move into these empty ones. Yeah, that's what we need. Rather than needing, you know, more houses, we just need to fill the ones that we've got here. I mean, they are filling though. We only have one here that's unfilled. Yeah, we've got a few here that are empty, but that probably won't take us long. 2 buildings have caught on fire. Where's the fire? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, that was easy. 2 new villagers have been born. This is all very good. We're almost finished there. We just need those heavy tools. And then we can all go to bed. You must be sick of me by now. God. Thankfully, we aren't going to be losing a great deal of food to spoilage because we now have an increased population. So a lot of the food that we are bringing in is being used. Once all of these buildings are put up, that's homesteads being upgraded, so that's nice. What's going on here? What do these lot need? It's going to help them. Water. We are actually going to have to upgrade our wells, but we can't do that without iron. And to get that iron, we need this. So if I could just have one trader coming in to sell me those heavy tools, life will be much better here. There's a lot of idle villagers as well by the looks of things, just kind of not doing anything. But this disease is ripping apart our crops, so I think we'll remove everything from here. What do we need to do? Don't grow things in here for a bit. We're not going to grow anything there, well, like turnip-wise. Let's put... What can we put in? If we put leeks in, that should be okay. And maybe carrots. We'll just take a risk. I know the carrots aren't good at heat tolerance, so that summer will not, you know, it might not work well. Oh, thanks, Pandy. I appreciate that a lot. So coming to the end of this, we're actually... It's a shame there's no way to just instruct them to, like, fertilize... sorry, not fertilize. Harvest those fields immediately. There we go. That's kind of done. So we will then adjust. Oh, no, 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 it's fine. It's telling me not to do that. Tell me to just leave it as it is now. Okay. Well, I very much appreciate that because I am hot and sweaty and it's taking a bit. I'm knackered, honestly. I wanted to go back and do some more work on Planet Zoo as well. We are in profit though. We're making 8 gold from taxes, which means our theatre doesn't have to close. We can have some more troops being trained. And our population should start to grow because I would assume that's some young families moving into there. And we still have some empty buildings. So this is very good. Got 12 more wood planks, 10 more wood planks to deliver to these build sites. And then obviously we've got this one here, which requires 24 for the market. Hopefully, this means we're finally going to get... Well, we know what we're going to get. We know what we're going to need. Hopefully, a trader that's going to sell us those damn tools. But at least we don't have to worry about the gold. We can just let things speed through. And that should leave us in a much better position. Whew. Happy days. But you can see here, this root cellar is now full. And this root cellar is almost full. Lots of stuff getting put into storage. My God, how are they coping with this blizzard? That is terrifying. I'd hate to be stuck in that myself. Firewood is somehow keeping up with the expansion, but actually winter's going to be a test, isn't it? Because that has dropped. Ooh, very good point. Okay. Firewood in the winter. It's just kind of keeping up, but we are... Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It really isn't. Yeah, we are going to need a new firewood splitter. Good spot, Pandy. We will put another firewood splitter over in this area. I don't think we had one there. So we've got like a firewood splitter on every end of the town. I mean, it kind of keeps up, but that's not a risk I want to take, really, because we've got empty buildings still here that will eventually be filled with new civilians. So, yeah, we kind of need to keep on top of that. But one more plank there and 5 here. Then we will have expanded. We'll be getting a nice bit of money coming in. And, yeah, everything's going to be looking really, really good. If only we could get that heavy tool. I think the heavy tools were taken by our windmill. That's always my downfall in Banished as well. Because once, I think Banished is a lot more punishing than this game. In Banished, if you run out of firewood, that's it. That is it. There's no going back. Here, I feel like it is a little bit more forgiving. I think you've got a better chance of surviving. Right, all of our villagers who were sick have recovered. We have a new villager coming in. He doesn't have heavy tools. He's got cows, but I don't want cows because I don't need them anymore. And I don't actually need any gold at the moment because we're making quite a bit. So I can save all of my money, save all of my resources until we get the heavy tools man coming. Like, I can't build my own tool shop really either because I need heavy tools to build the blacksmith's forge, and again I don't have any, so we are literally relying. There's another trader coming in. And I think, yes, she's here. We'll bring all of our gold in. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to transfer my gold in to the trading post. Now, then, we are going to buy Once the gold arrives... Oh, was that it? I thought I had more than that. There it is. It has arrived. We're going to buy 3 heavy tools. Transfer them to the town storage. Transfer that gold back out into our town storage. And now, don't use those tools for anything but this, please. Let's get it done. Yes! Here we go. The foundry is up and running. So we need coal now. I don't know if charcoal works. But we don't have coal. Atka does though. So let's move this back in. I know she's selling it for more than I would like to buy it for, but if we can just get like 100 coal, or maybe 40 coal, and then we'll put the gold back into our town storage. We have done it. We now have the foundry getting stocked. We don't have gold ore, so we can't do anything with that. And then we'll get our iron produced. Way! So now we're going to be able to finish building off this nice statue outside the theatre, and then we'll upgrade our wells. Mainly this one here. We need gold for that, but that's fine. We can sort that out. That's not a problem. Wonder if we have any coal pits nearby. Let's send out some explorers. We'll go here. And then I guess, considering there's a big patch of stone there that I might need at some point. We'll send someone over here. Just to start scouting for some more natural resources, because coal is going to be one we need to find. We know that this is an iron deposit, but we can't actually do anything with it now because it's empty. So we need to wait until we get to tier 4 for that. Once we're at tier 4, we'll be able to build the infinite iron mine. But in the meantime, we are going to need to explore and hopefully find a coal vein that we can exploit in the future. What's over here? We've got more iron ore there. And that's a big mountainside. So maybe if we stick another exploration point further out here, we could potentially find some coal in this mountain region. Because like I say, I don't know if coal and charcoal are the same resource. So our charcoal kiln might just create charcoal, which we can't actually use. Now it says coal, and there's no, like, charcoal resource. So that would suggest to me that if I build a charcoal kiln, that should be okay. So we just put our charcoal kiln right there. It needs 50 stone, which means if we go to our harvest tab and send our villagers out here to gather the stone vein, that is right there. Now we can upgrade our well. So we'll get that done. Lots of money coming in, which is really, really good. And I think there was another well somewhere that I could upgrade. This one I can. Oh no, I need more gold. That's fine, we're making 30 gold every month. Getting better all the time. So I think when we come back here, we're going to kind of reorganize our crops a little bit. We do need to get in more stone to finish off those upgrades. Hopefully we'll get these last two things I'm going to build, and then we'll call it a night. But that has been a very nice jump. Our population is increasing nicely. We're managing our food very well. We finally have the barrel maker working, and it means we can actually, if I just find let's find a market, this market here. So where do the barrels go first as like a priority? I will send you a well upgrade, Pandy, no problem. Ah, there we go, we have barrels in here, which reduces the spoilage by 5%. So the more barrels we get, the more storage capacity we get, and the more time our food keeps. We just need 5 units of iron there. We need 15 there still. We now have the charcoal maker going. No, they still need stone. Oh, stone is being delivered. That's good. Where's our hunters? Do have a hunter cabin over here, don't I? Okay, that's fine. They're unhappy because of a lack of luxury and food. I get the food thing. I do understand. Our food supplies are very low, and we need to sort that out. But I mean, we're starting to get a little bit more in. What we could do is have another barn on this side of the town, and then have more cows coming in as well. Because now that we have 10 cows, we could potentially store some of the cows we have. Not quite sure how I would do that, actually. I'm terrified to actually kill... set the note. Oh, okay, so yeah, what we can do is we can transfer the livestock to another building, so we could potentially build another barn right over here. Just there. So once that's been built, again we need stone. We got plenty of stone though. We got plenty of wood and wood planks. Statues are almost built. We've got a good amount of iron coming in. Plenty of taxes being collected. We can upgrade that well there. And is it going to... Am I going to be able to find this other well? Ah, there it is. We'll upgrade that one next because that's the more high priority one. We'll prioritise that improved well site though. And then we'll prioritise the medium statue. Now this is going to be a big boost to this area here in terms of the decorative output of it. Once we get a bit more money coming in, we will again upgrade this basic well. I'm going to boost the number of workers in the foundry so that we can keep churning out some iron. Another travelling merchant. We might as well see what they've got. See if we can bring some more money in. Actually, that's very good. We're going to put 50 linen clothing into there. And then we'll sell them immediately to him. That'll bring us in some nice money. Because eventually we're probably going to have to buy some more weapons. So we'll sell all of them. Lovely. And then send that straight to our town. I don't really have anything that I want to buy at the moment. Shoes are doing okay. Meat, we'd have to take straight to the smoker. We've got some crude weapons that we could buy, actually. Rather than the standard weapons. But I don't think that's necessary, really. Wood, we need to chop down some trees. So, again, I'm going to send a random contingent of villagers over to this area. Well, that didn't really help. What about here? Nope. Okay, right. What about here? Just on the outskirts of town. Yeah, there we go. That's a nice little swathe of trees to come down. And we'll do the same just in this little area here. Nice. Okay, another merchant. Let's see what this guy's got. So Scorv we've already done. Beldar the Peddler. Medicinal roots, he's got quite a few of them. They might be helpful. Is he selling anything at a low price? Because what we could do is... Actually, let's just quickly pause it. I've just had a thought. This trader, what are you buying at an increased price? Nothing. Are you selling hide at a good rate? Oh. Okay, right, look at this. So he is offering hides at 10. And he is buying hides at 14. I'm just going to be your middleman right now. 48 days. Oh, you're about to leave. I'm not going to get this in time, am I? Yeah, he's gone. Damn. I should have kept an eye out for that. Well, always keep gold in your trading center just in case. So I'm going to send 127 gold out to my town storage. And then another 202. So I always have 1,000 kept in the trading post. Maybe a bit more than that then. 329. That's what I meant to do. 329 gold in town storage. Our firewood is starting to recover a little bit. I think it's because I didn't have any wood to chop it, so it was just being used. So hopefully, Pandy, this doesn't happen again. The statue is being built. Ooh, isn't that cool? Right, what's next? We can actually upgrade our markets as well. And I think that might bring in more taxes. But these wells have now been upgraded, and when it rains, we get higher amounts of water being generated. So we can, again, we'll upgrade that well. And that sorts that out. So I guess the next natural step will be to finish off upgrading these wells. And then we move on to a brick worker so that we can start upgrading buildings like our marketplace, which will hopefully bring in a larger work area, additional income from taxes, a reduced rate of food spoilage, increased desirability. Yeah, all of this is good. So the last building I'm going to place right now is going to be the brick maker. When I find it. Furniture workshop, foundry, blacksmith forge, brickyard. And our brickyard is going to go right over here. So now we need to set a grazing area for this farm. We're going to have them graze over here in our flax fields. And then we'll move some of these cows. We'll send 5 into our new barn. They will then reproduce. So we can have 20 cows, which is more meat. More cows being born, more milk, giving us lots more food, keeping our villagers nice and healthy. We need to build a well for some reason. I thought they would have access to one over there, but apparently not. I've been watching that for a while to see if it changed, but evidently it doesn't. So we'll have to build a well somewhere. I'll put one there. And then we can upgrade that. So, that is very much coming up to the end now. If I get this brickmaker done, that's going to be good. What's this? What's going on here? This clay pit apparently spends 92% of its time transferring resources, which indicates that we need some sort of storage over here. Maybe we need to put a storehouse here. We'll put a storehouse there. I can also upgrade this well. Why not? Oh, Wolfie. You're right. Right, where are these lot going? Probably to a root cellar to get some veggies and stuff for the cows. Or are they just done at work today? Okay, so we're approaching winter. We just need to see if our firewood stores last the winter. So, Pandy, I'm sorry. Oh, we've got rats. We've got rats. Oh, God, this isn't good. We need a rat catcher. Okay. I was not expecting to have to do this, but yeah, here we go. The rat catcher, emergency rat catcher. That's where I want to build my pub, though. Can I fit him anywhere else? Oh, yes, he'll fit there. There we go. Cows, bears, raiders, rats. Anything else you want to throw at me tonight? Just when I think it's all going well. I mean, surely this is an entertaining job, though. Let's prioritize the building of this rat catcher and assign some more builders to it. General Torchbear sending the rats. Right, the brickyard is on the way. That's good. And let's get some more people working in the charcoal kiln as well. Tell you what, though. We got 2 barrels in there now. One in there. How's our market looking? None in that one. None in that one. Two in that one. Whoa. Okay, right. Is this house doesn't have access to water? Well, I'm sorry. Get out. You can't live here anymore. And you. Well, sorry. Time for you to go as well. There's a well right there. How can that possibly not be in range for you? Unbelievable. Okay. Once this rat catcher's done, I'm getting out of here. This is where the chill stream gets a little bit less chill, so we need to finish up. There we go. Rat catcher has now been built. Can we move his work area? Yep, we'll move him right into the town. Harold, catch us some rats, please. There we go. Gone. Gone. The rats are no more. He's killed 20 rats this year already. And a new travelling merchant has arrived. Did I need a merchant for anything? No, I didn't. He is buying bricks, though. Yeah, this always happens, though, doesn't it? We can upgrade the firewood splitter. And the upgrades will give us increased production speed. Oh, hello. Look who's here. Right, where is my army? Army being the monthly cost of them is 15. So I've now got a 3-strong army. We're going to flag the combat area over here. Ring the bell. A villager died from old age. It's fine. They're in. How many raiders are here? 34. We've killed 16 of them. Our soldiers are doing a good job of fighting them off. We do have a villager stricken with festering wounds, though. Harold is a cat. Definitely. I've decided that he is a cat. We're rebuilding. We've recovered. Those raiders aren't getting anywhere. They didn't get any of my gold, I don't think. We're going to ungarrison our villagers. Most of the raiders are about to die now. 30 have been killed. My soldiers have hunted down the last one, and that is it. Don't know where the last 3 ended up, but 4 crops have been eaten by animals. Harold, you're supposed to be doing a job. But yeah, we're looking. That's pretty good. We're doing okay. So we now have 2 traders here. What I want to do is go to my traders before I end the stream. You're selling coal quite cheaply. What are you doing? Are you buying coal? Okay, so this one is buying good commodities like candles and pottery. This lot are selling basically stuff that I don't have any use for. But they are selling a lot of stuff quite far below the average price, like tools, which we actually don't have. If this one was buying tools or anything, we could have done like a straight trade between the two of them. But as it stands, they're not actually doing that, which is a shame. I am going to buy those tools though. We'll buy 20 or 40. We'll just buy the full, buy a load. That's good. And that should help our villagers do work a little bit more efficiently. We can get some upgrades here. Again, it's to the well and to the firewood splitter. I will upgrade that just because, Pandy, we don't want any issues happening, so... And then we need bricks, we need gold, and then we can start upgrading our markets. Okay, so I think that probably wraps it up for tonight. We've done a very, very good job today. Didn't lose anything to raiders. We've weathered the storm. We're going to have our soldiers return to the barracks. We've got a couple of diseased crops and stuff, so I think the next targets will be involving sorting all of that stuff out. And yeah, so we've upgraded that firewood splitter. I'm going to upgrade the market, but what I'll do is I'll upgrade this central market, because that seems to have... No, this one, our first market. We'll get that upgraded first, as soon as we get a bit more gold in. Now, this crop now that I've actually gotten rid of the wall that ran along here, it's now being exposed to animals who are munching it to bits. So I'm going to have to put the wall back in here, which is very frustrating because you would think that this palisade would be enough, but apparently not. So I will just quickly remove that wall now. And of course, that's what happens. How frustrating. Oh, actually, can I upgrade it? Will that now stop animals getting in as well, though? I have a feeling it won't. We're going to demolish these. I'm not having these. Let's just pause a second. I can't be having these palisade walls. They're just very annoying, especially considering they're causing me to lose crops, which is not good. And I just hope next time we get raided, this doesn't bite us in the backside and the raiders can suddenly just scale those stone walls that we'll be putting down next. I can't imagine they'd be able to, but it is a little bit of a concern. I just thought the palisade walls would have done a job of keeping out any rabbits, but apparently not. So we'll, now that that's done, we'll put in our fieldstone gate, fieldstone fence all the way along here. Imagine, yeah. It's actually because I put my cows in there, and the cows are eating all of the food. What if that's right? Am I? Oh God, Pandy, I hope you're not right. Imagine. I'd feel like an absolute idiot if that was the case. Okay, so before we leave, I just want to see what the upgraded market looks like. Right, I have now fenced those areas, so let's just... Oh, it is the cattle's fault. It's just said, have your livestock graze elsewhere. Does that mean these guys are doing it nasty as well? We're going to have them graze over here. You were right, Pandy. I just demolished that palisade for no reason. What an idiot. Why didn't I think that would be a thing? Oh dear. Well, you learn something new every day. The rat catcher needs to get to work. Come on. Come on, Harold. Stop sleeping. Right. This was meant to be a 2-hour stream. And here we go. Yep, we've got diseases. We've got cows. Hey, you aren't supposed to be grazing there. I said move. We moved your land. You're supposed to be over there. Don't make me butcher you. I'll do it. And bloody do it. Stop it. Move. I'm sorry, villagers. There'll be no food this winter. The cows have eaten it all. Unbelievable. Right, so we've got enough bricks. We just need a little bit more gold, and then we'll be able to upgrade this market. I want to see what that looks like once it's been upgraded, and then we will call it a night, finally. Look at the state of this. What have I done? Rot, animals, frost, wheat rust. We need more workers on that field as well. Since I changed the UI scale on this game, it has gone a little bit weird. So I may need to change that back. We can upgrade our stockyard, but I'm holding out. We've got a lot of upgrades that we can queue up here. The work camp for one of them. We are going to retarget the building at the work area though to here. And then I think there is another one just here. We're going to move them over to this area. Lots of upgrades available now, so this is really good. But we are going to save it. We're going to just wait to upgrade our big market right in the middle here. And then, yeah, we'll see what that looks like. Hopefully it'll give us a nice boost to our tax revenue. We'll get additional workers. We'll have a larger work area, which will be really good. Because that means we might be able to demolish one of our markets and then put some more housing in. Let's just have one final look at the happiness of our villagers. They really want some more luxury items, so likes of glassware and furniture, that's probably going to be the next step for us. They're spending a lot of time travelling. 42% of their workday is travelling, which isn't good. We need some luxury items. We need some food. This is a little bit of an issue. It has had an effect on our birth rate and our immigration rate, so we do kind of need to get to work on that. We are at year 39 though. We started tonight at year 25, so progress has been made. Not a great deal of progress, but progress nonetheless, and I'm really quite surprised by it all, and very happy with it as well. If we can just bring in one more trader. The diseased crops are a little bit of a nightmare. We really need to work that out. I'm not very good at the crop rotation side of things. I've not had a lot of playing around time with them, really, just coming in blind and hoping for the best. Now this willow is not being sold. Just need one merchant to turn up. But we have a lot of upgrading that we can do. So that's something, at least. It's a shame you can't have a boat trader like you can in Banish. That would be really cool. Rat catcher, what are you doing? Catch me some rats. Oh, here we go. Merchant. What are they buying? They'll buy planks of wood, they'll buy soap. Not really anything that I want to sell, though. I will put in 31 planks of wood, and then I'll sell them. Wasn't really what I was looking at, but it'll do. It brings us some money in. It'll get us over the line for upgrading the marketplace, and then that'll be the end of it for us. I've said this how many times now? Good job we're not playing the drinking game every time I say I'm going to end the stream, because my god, we'd all be very drunk. Right, there we go. That is out. We are going to upgrade this here marketplace. There are rats right outside the rat catcher's house. That's like the ultimate show of defiance, isn't it? That rats have just decided to move in right outside Harold's house. Okay, let's have a look at what this marketplace looks like when we finally get it done. More bricks and more wood planks, and then it'll be built. 43 villagers graduating school. My god, this school's good. We must have a very good education rating here. I'm excited to see what this looks like. Yeah, Pandy, it has. It's utterly sabotaged. I mean, I suppose it's not too bad. I don't think I'm going to make, like, a actual video of this town in development or anything. It's just going to be too hard to put together and script and everything. I tried, and it took me a long time. So this is definitely a stream-exclusive series, Farthest Frontier. So it's quite nice to just play it through and stuff. So yeah, I'm happy to keep streaming it for a little bit longer anyway. But yeah, it has definitely sabotaged us for the last hour or so. And here we go. Here's our marketplace being built. Brand new market coming in. Come on, lazy bones, get it finished. Don't just stand there. Finish my market. Seriously. What are you all doing? Hey! Ooh, that's very cool. Yeah, I like that a lot. It looks great. Really nice details. I love that. Love that. Looking really good. and a massive boost to our tax revenues as well. And a much larger area of effect as well, which is really, really good. So now that that market's upgraded, we can put our money into upgrading the other marketplaces as well, which again is going to help us out immensely. Okay, I am going to go now because I am tired, and my girlfriend is probably concerned that I've not messaged her in 3 hours. Right, okay. Thank you all for watching. That's been a really fun night. We've done a lot. We have increased our population by a lot. We've got a load of upgrades now that we can start putting together to improve the village in its current state. Obviously, we're going to have to sort out these crops because we're losing a lot. So we're going to need to do some work on that very, very soon. Probably next time we stream Farthest Frontier, which I guess will be in a couple of weeks. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.